This man will spend life in prison after the drive-by shooting death of Leonardo Tavares.
This never happened. If I could go back and change it to a hand in time, I would.
On the afternoon of May 15, 2021, the defendant, 23-year-old Jacqueline Rodriguez, spotted Tavares while driving through a Pawtucket neighborhood. After circling the block, the defendant fired multiple shots into Tavares' Nissan Rogue, killing the victim. Several witnesses positively identified the defendant from video surveillance footage of the crime. Investigators determined that the defendant had an ongoing feud with members and affiliates of the Bucket West Street Gang and believed that the victim was affiliated with Bucket West.
I'm sorry beyond my words. I wish this never happened. If I could go back and change it to a hand in time, I would. And I just apologize.
Despite his regret, Rodriguez will serve a term of life plus 20 years in a Rhode Island prison.
Now watch closely. You're looking at the man accused of murder in this case. Video from his TikTok page titled "No Hands, No Feet, Shooting 9mm Handgun." His name is Dayton James Weber, a 27-year-old quadriplegic amputee and professional cornhole player. This all started around 10:30 last night when La Plata police officers were flagged down by two witnesses near Radio Station Road. Charles County Sheriff's investigators say Weber was the driver when he shot and killed his front seat passenger, then asked those in the back seat to help get rid of the body. They refused, got out of the car, and alerted police. Weber took off with the victim in the car, identified as 27-year-old Bradrick Wells. 2 hours later and about 15 miles away, Wells's body was found dumped in someone's front yard in Charlotte Hall, Maryland. Soon after, Weber's car was tracked to a gas station in Charlottesville, Virginia. He was found at a hospital nearby and arrested.
Yeah, I didn't play all that stupid shit out. I just want to start off by saying, one, I am not laughing about the unaliving of the victim. Second, you have to be the trashiest person in the history of niggerdom. They get taken out by amputee. Let me just point this shit out. He don't have hands. So the fact that he was able to blick your ass down with no fingers to pull the trigger, just nubbles, lets me know that you was a sucker. Ain't nowhere. Like, look it, there's a lot of ways that I don't mind going out. I think I've stated this on other videos. I do not want to be killed by a handicapped person, a kid, or who else? I know it's on the top of my head too. Not women. But fuck it, we'll just say women. I do not want to be taken out by a woman that I'm married to, right? In my sleep, hit with the pump gauge. I don't want to be taken out by a child like that nigga that was in Chicago. Start beating on the dude's mom, and the 14-year-old went in the car, got the blick, and heated his ass down. And I damn sure don't want to get killed by a stumpy little motherfucker with no fingers. You gonna be in heaven trying to prove that shit or why that happened. You like real shit. You could have grabbed this motherfucker and threw him out the window like a pillow. So the fact that you let this goddamn and nigga ain't even got no legs. He just a stump with nubs. Ain't no way in the fuck it would have took me out. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting this. I'll fight to the death. This nigga gotta die, bro. I'm like, but they did say Buddy was in the front seat, and he pulled the blick from the back, and he shot him unexpectedly. So, but the fact that he shot him and he's a stump. And he drove to what was one of the Carolinas and dumped him off of somebody's yard. The fact that fuck all that. He shot you with no fingers. Strike one. He drove the car with no legs. And he's not that fucking long. So the fact that I don't know how he was able to even hit the pedal and still see over the steering wheel. Strike two. And he was able to dump your silly ass in somebody's yard without being caught right then and there. Strike three. So you went up in heaven trying to explain how you just got super murked by somebody that survived a horrific accident, because that shit doesn't look like he was born like that, right? Because he's an amputee, right? So we're assuming he lost his legs and hands in some type of fucked up situation. So the fact that you got killed by somebody that lost that shit, like they had hands, they had feet and legs, and they still pulled this shit off on you. They pulled a Jeffrey Dahmer without eating your ass move on you. But if I was God, I wouldn't even let you in heaven. I would literally make an area for people that can't, like, you don't go to hell, right? Because you was murdered and you didn't really do shit too bad to go to hell. But you can't come into heaven because you fucking stupid. So we just make like a purgatory for your ass to chill out. Like, that's where I'm at with him. Same thing with the motherfucker that I played before this video. This nigga was a gangbanger. And now he wasn't an amputee, he was just a little person, right? But this is why you don't see a lot of those motherfuckers around, bro. I have never in the history of nigga seen more than 2 or 3 midgets. And for all you people out there that's politically correct, I'm not. So they midgets, not dwarfs or little people. I don't say shit like that. This nigga was a midget gangbanger, right?
The rolling 20s, nigga. Since I was 16, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Frosty. You know what I'm saying? Spoon, nigga. We fuck dwarves in the ass.
Once again, you get killed by that nigga, you gotta explain to God why you let yourself slip up like that. Cause this is another motherfucker you could have thrown out the window. So the fact that he was able to pull a 187 on your ass, yeah. But these two motherfuckers, where they going, they ain't gotta worry about killing people and especially the cornhole, which I don't even know what the fuck a cornhole player was, right? I ain't even gonna front. When I seen the article, I thought this nigga was like a amputee porn star. What the fuck is a cornhole player? Maybe he plays in cornholes. All right, where I'm from, a cornhole is somebody's asshole. So maybe that was his gay lover that he killed. Who knows, right? As for the gang member, that was a midget. He gonna worry about, he gonna have a whole nother set of problems in prison, right? Because I don't give a fuck on what planet you are. You ain't making nobody your bitch, and you fucking 2'6". It's not happening. Well, at least not me. Like, maybe for somebody else, if I'm in prison, that's the last nigga. He ain't running shit. I'ma step on that nigga like a roach. In any event, if y'all like this, if y'all like this whole ass episode, hit the like button or visit the link, go to my merch store, get you some shit so I can give y'all some continuous content, and I'm out.